What's up guys, it's B here with another commentary coming up. It is on Storm today, one of the new maps from the Stimulus map pack, which I must say, I absolutely love this map. It is by far my favourite map of the package so far. I mean, I do really enjoy Bailout as well. However, unfortunately I've not really had many games on it. I've had 2 or 3 games, one which I think timed out, which was slightly frustrating. But what can I do about it? I've just got to wait. I mean, I am quite looking forward for when you can play them in the standard playlist, like free-for-all, stuff like that, rather than just having to play the Stimulus map. I find that quite annoying because I don't always particularly like some of the game modes, such as sabotage, that kind of thing. But we've got a game of Capture the Flag today, which I actually play quite a bit. However, usually I just flag run, so just slap on a class with marathon lightweight and just run back and forth trying to capture the flag. So don't usually have that many good gameplays to put up on onto YouTube. However, today, as it was a new map, and to be honest, I didn't really know my way around at all. My aim of the game was just to sort of ensure the team gets a win and patrol various areas, and basically just try and learn the map and enjoy the new contents. The gun I'm using today is a standard overpowered UMP. It is one of my favourite guns, but then let's face it, doesn't take that much skill to use really. It's that powerful that all you have to do is point and aim. I'm using Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and I'd like to say Ninja Pro. I've not really used Commando this Prestige just because I've switched from default to tactical, so I don't particularly knife anymore. It tends to be more drop shotting than knifing, so there's no point in me really using Commando. Now this building here, which I'm coming into, so far is by far my favourite area of the map, just because you'll notice that both attacking and defending, I spend quite a bit of time just patrolling back and forth, patrolling both entrances, that kind of thing. And just because people don't know the maps yet, they don't really tend to do anything other than run about, just run up and down the same pathways, the same corridors. So if you find a decent area, such as the one here, this little bridge area, then you can just sit back in it, patrol the entrances, patrol both sides, and slowly pick people off, which, as you'll see, is what I do. I mean, it was actually quite fun. This is the mannequin room, or actually the mannequins, statues, mannequins, same thing. And when the servers were down yesterday and it wasn't really connecting, me and my siblings sort of had a couple of games, sort of private matches, just messing about. And the amount of times my younger sibling just sort of ran up to his window, started shooting through the windows at the mannequins, thinking it was someone camping there. It was actually quite funny, but bless him. So yeah, my kill streak, again, same as my last couple of videos, 3, 5, 7, the traditional COD kill streaks. For some reason I've really fallen in love with this kill streak, I think, because if I get my UAV, generally I'll then get my Predator, and obviously if you get a Predator, you're generally going to get your Harrier. So really, it's just either get 3 kills, hopefully it should be 7 kills. And plus, it's it stops you from it stops the frustration of the game. If let's say you're going for a Pavlo and you're on 8 kills, or you're going for a chopper gunner and you're on 10 kills and then you die, it is so frustrating, and just makes your blood boil. So I don't think it's worth it. So I keep to a nice simple 3, 5, 7. I'm pretty much guaranteed it at least once a game. So, and the Harrier, to be honest, they can be useless at times. Obviously we can fly in and do nothing, but other times they absolutely rate. They can hold you in a good between 8 to 10 kills if you're lucky. So as you see, the round's coming into an end now, so I just run about looking for a final kill, trying to get to the guy carrying our flag, but luckily he doesn't make it. So we're down to this round 1-0 up, and I'm 10-2, so I'm thinking, quite a nice game. And basically I decided just to try and get to the same area again, just because it was such a nice area, just to patrol back and forth. You can cover people running towards, well, they'll be defending, I guess, running back towards their flag from both sides. I figured I might as well try and get there again. So yeah, overall, Storm, I like it. It's one of those maps where it's very, it's got a lot of depth to it. You can run above, below. It's a bit like Karachi, but without all the annoying rooftops, I find. Look, there's plenty of sort of like, I guess you can say, action going on the ground, and along there's plenty of action going on along sort of like in the roofs, or I guess like the upper floors of the building. So it provides a nice depth to the game. So like you never really know when you're safe. You can be shot from above, below. There's so many entrances to all the different buildings that it's pretty much impossible just to guard one, because someone will get behind you. One thing I have noticed in the new maps, so like I've not noticed anyone boosting so far, and I think that is partly because the maps have been designed pretty well, and there's not really anywhere that is that safe just to sort of like sit back and hide. Like the way we've set it out with flags and the nodes and domination and stuff like that, so like there's always going to be people running about and passing you by. So hopefully it means on the stimulus map pack that'll seriously cut down the amount of boosters, because let's face it, that just gets so frustrating, just constantly getting nuked after about 5 minutes. But unfortunately there's nothing you can do about it as long as tactical insertions in the game. We're just going to have to put up with it. One thing I have been disappointed with the stimulus map pack is the fact that I've really not seen that much of an improvement in the respawn system. There's already been several occasions where I've just respawned and like there's been 3 people around me. I've respawned and been shot in the face. For example, in the little commentary I did yesterday, just voicing my thoughts on the map pack, you could see sort of like I got effectively a quad spray just from obviously 4 people who have spawned and ran around the corner, and I was just there aiming at the corner. But what can you do? It's the way the system is. You're going to respawn around your teammates, and obviously if your teammates are around the enemy, you're going to respawn near the enemy. We can't really complain about it really. I am hoping in the future that they will perhaps do a major patch and fix a little bugs, like the respawn system, maybe limit the range of commando, because that's really starting to frustrate me now, and of course tactical insertions. I don't really understand the point of it. It's just, why are they needed? Like, the only reason you would ever use them is if you were camping at the back of a map and you couldn't be bothered running back and forth there. So it's encouraging camping, and it's just making it insanely easy to boost. But unfortunately we're just going to have to put up with it, I think, aren't we? So as you can see, I've changed my weapons here to the M16 just because I ran out of money on my ran out of ammo on my UMP. Just because I tend to spray a lot, so like I used to be quite bothered, don't ask me why, bothered about my accuracy on my leaderboards, which always seemed a bit weird, like looking back at it now. But now I've just got to the stage where I'll just spray. If I see someone, I'll pull the trigger, whereas it used to be I'd only pull the trigger if I saw someone and I knew I was going to hit them, kind of thing. So I can see my Harrier's going to town at the moment, so like while it's up in the air. I don't think it's actually up for too long before someone shoots it down, which is frustrating. But at the end of the day, that's what I like people on my team to do, so I guess I can't complain of a few other players doing it. Bit of a panic spray there. So like, at the end of it, if you ever get into a situation like that and you do panic, just keep on pulling the trigger. Chances are you will hit them, and with a gun like the M16, you are going to kill them. It's that powerful that you might as well. I actually finished the game off here with a little flag capture because unfortunately my teammate gets killed. So I was like, oh, score. With a double score, obviously, I was doing this map pack. I'm like, extra 500 points? Why not? I'll do that. I'll be quite happy. You know, so the clock's winding down now. We're 3-0 up. Figured we're pretty safe. I've got a decent score, so I might as well just run out, try and get some more kills. I think I found one more person. But yep, final score is 27-4, if I remember correctly. Storm, by far my favourite map so far. Hope you lot are all enjoying the stimulus map packs as well, because I sure am. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.